I want to share with you a story. A story of a young person who made a terrible mistake in life. It seemed so small at the time, but the guilt of such a mistake, it grew and festered uncontrollably, like the amount of screen time given to sports each year at EA's E3 conference. I am that person. And my mistake? I bought the record of Agarest War, but my shame doesn't end there. I bought the limited edition.
Why I hate Record of Agarest War. Number 1, the box.
The box is creepy and weird and I don't like it.
Number 2, everything else.
Record of Agarest War was the creation of Idea Factory, Compile Heart, and Red Entertainment. Now, with that many companies behind your product, you would think that there'd be a little more emphasis on quality control. Instead, what we got was drink coasters. And shoddily made ones at that. Coasters are flat, morons! It also came with the Yearning Ellis pillowcase. I didn't make that up, it says it right here. You know, that's a strange thing, don't you think? I mean, who other than a young girl would have a bedspread that would match this color palette? I certainly don't. I'm starting to think there's a whole market out there for this sort of thing and I'm just not aware of it. I don't know. If you know what this is for, please email me the answer at ilikeToLearnNewThings@innocentandnaive.com. Oh, and this bundle also came with a soundtrack.
But for reasons unbeknownst to me, I bought this game. It wasn't my best decision. No one got hurt. Except for my wallet. For years, I've kept this game inside of a box, beneath another box, trapped inside of my shame closet where it belongs. But it's time for me to bring this game out of the shadows and expose it for what it truly is, so that I can finally put this chapter of my life behind me. For good.
The game opens with a very bland and serviceable intro. It's just a montage of scenery followed by quick flashes of flat characters. A lot of it moves by so fast that it's hard to focus on anything.
Soul, fight, pain, mine.
Well, I did not learn anything from that. Seems you could just change the words and it wouldn't make a difference. How about work, chokers, angst, socioeconomic political strife? Yeah, I can make up words too. Here's my resume, hire me. Once you've chosen the difficulty, the game provides a little backstory so that you understand the setting of this universe. Now I'm going to try and summarize it, so bear with me because it's a JRPG that deals with gods. Okay, so there are these gods, right? 12 of them, in fact, and they all wanted to create this perfect world, which they did, but not really because there was this other god named Sumeru, the Lord of Darkness, and he wanted big war all the time. I'm assuming he's not one of the 12 because and no one can stop Sumeru because Aramana, the god of mercy, was not letting the other gods do cool things like murder. Look at this, it just blew his brains out! Then the game says Darkness is making a comeback, shut up! Which then immediately opens to a scene where the main character is getting beaten to a pulp.
I hope you understood my summary because games like this can get a little absurd!
Well, enough backstory. Turns out that the previously mentioned beatdown was all a dream of the main character Leon Hart. And my word is he unfeasibly gorgeous. I mean, seriously, look at him. Don't you just want to be him? He's intelligent, he's a gentleman, he gets to hit dudes with swords. The ladies want him to notice them, he's just perfect. I hate you. You're better than me. The beginning basically establishes early on that Leon Hart has a moral dilemma about following his orders, which is a great thing to learn about your commander. Oh yeah, he's also a commander. Add that to the list. It also front-loads the game with tutorials. Do you want to learn about skills?
Boy, would I.
Later it cuts to a scene where 3 big tough soldiers have decided to kill a little girl because A, they were told to, B, racism, and C, war! The girl whimpers, save me! And Leon Hart just melts like butter. He takes pity on the girl and implores the soldiers to reconsider their actions. After winning the battle, Leon Hart escapes with the girl through the forest. Madoka will remember this.
You go, Leon. Now she'll take a mortal blow for you. Oh no! Great cut print, that's good enough!
As they dash through the forest, they run into 2 men, one of which being the Dark Knight from Leon's dream. Now our hero is considered a traitor at this point, and it seems he's already regretting it. Wait, what? They tell Leon that they will stop him, but Leon still swears to the girl that he will protect her. The girl runs for safety, and Leon vows that they will not get past him.
Yeah, they're gonna get past him.
Things aren't going well for Leon. The battle has left him gravely wounded. Why did I have to fall in a fire ant den? Melchior taunts Leon for his ineptitude. You're right. I am worthless. And so, as a sign of goodwill, I will hold my sword out to you if you could just touch the blade with your chest.
What sort of fool do you take me for?
No, I'm serious. Do it, you coward! Certainly not. Come on!
He's not gonna do it.
He's gonna do it! They leave him for dead. Leon is left to mourn his inability to protect the poor girl. and is now feeling sorry for himself. As Leon is about to experience death's cold embrace, a voice calls out to him and hey! Look at that thing! A mysterious woman named Deshauna appears before Leon. She offers to save his life in exchange for him doing errands for her, as well as his future offspring. Now, what makes Leon so special that he gets this opportunity? I've never once seen a woman offer me such things, and I've died almost a lot. She says the power she will bestow upon him would make even the gods tremble, although that's never apparent. Leon accepts her offer because he promised to protect that young girl.
Well, it's good to keep your promises. Now, I'm sure that when you joined the military, you made a promise to protect and serve your fellow countrymen before you decided to horribly betray them. I'm glad to see that you're learning from your mistakes that you made just a few minutes ago. Kudos to you.
So they reunite with the girl, who tells Leon her name is Ellis. Thank you for finally telling me your name, girl I sold my soul for. So she introduces Leon to her stand Borgnine. They decide to seek refuge in Ellis's village. They punch a rock
RE5 style, baby.
and arrive at the village. Okay. Leon is overwrought with feelings of human guilt and apologizes profusely to Ellis's grandfather about how evil the earth is. Well, that's the face of someone who really took your apology to heart. Leon Hart, the face of human virtue and understanding. Screw you! Another new character comes in and whoa, a three-eyed monster!
I mean, it's nice to meet you.
Oh hey, it's the girl on my doormat! She welcomes you back home with a smile on her face, and she doesn't even judge you if you're wearing socks with sandals.
Now I must insist that you wear this holy veil in my presence at all times. The group discuss how there exists this malevolent bracelet that is filled with pure evil because it just is. Leon vows to go off to battle to find it. Three Eyes insists on coming with him and that you bring Ellis along. Bring the kid into a war zone? What, is this the Phantom Menace?
Now look, I want to be clear with you. I know I've been spending a lot of time talking about the story and I haven't even gotten into the gameplay yet. The thing is that I don't want to talk about the gameplay. I mean, I'm sure we can find plenty of great things in the story that I can make a sarcastic remark about.
They make their way over to the next town, which is under attack by enemy soldiers. Ellis is ready to fight, but Leon is already having regrets. Hey, you agreed to it, idiot. See, she wants it. Put her on the front lines. She's ready. They run into a young lady who... Oh, come on.
Okay, how about this?
Upon meeting Furia, who is totally not an elf, Leon exclaims, "Those soldiers ripped this girl's clothes off and wrapped her in duct tape! I'll kill them!" Of course, they all laugh at Leon because, as everyone knows, not elves have a long-standing tradition where the women are not allowed to be fully clothed and must wear random straps that leave wicked tan lines for purposes of... Fine! I'll talk about the stupid gameplay! Now, I will admit up front, I am not big into the tactical RPG genre. The main reason is I find most of the battles to be so long that I start realizing just how much time I have been sitting in front of a TV for hours on end. I wasn't being productive, like making a video talking about how a game is wasting my time. So here's a normal battle. You move your characters on this grid. You can align okay, it's gotta load the characters in. Hang on, it does this. So how are you guys doing? So you kids enjoying the Doom Watch? Oh gosh, is this horribly dating the video? Oh, okay, it's ready now. So you can align your characters on these shining tiles, and those characters will link their attacks. Linking your attacks is the most efficient way to deal with enemies before they have a chance to hit you. It also lets a character who is far away have a chance to attack them as well. Great. That's really all I have to say about that. Now just finish them off in a timely manner. That is if they're not running away. Oh, come on! Now, these battles can range from just under 10 minutes.
If you're lucky.
But normally they last from 10 to 15 minutes. Next, here is the map screen. Each orange circle is a battle you must fight in order to progress, and the blue ones are battles that I've cleared. So now that you've got that, let me just take you through my thought process while playing this game. Alright, this doesn't look so bad. Oh, more spots showed up. Well, I didn't expect for it to stay the same. Oh, okay, even more. Wait, slow down. That's a lot of balls! It's so much. And again, I admit, tactical RPGs aren't my thing, but isn't doing the same boring battles one after another without any significant breakup in the grind a bit overkill? So what else is there besides battles? Well, there's talking, there's going to towns, but it's all text. You can go shopping. Why are the character portraits so small? Why are they so small? Certain spots you can awkwardly walk around in, but there are random battles about. Oh, and let's not forget, this game makes the cardinal sin of characters that aren't in your active party don't receive experience points. Where's the charm? Where's the appeal? This game's got nothing going for it. It's nowhere near as cool as Rhapsody, and I will die by those words.
Why am I even talking about the gameplay?
You don't care. I don't care. The only reason why I was doing it was because it felt like an obligation. Like just because I'm making a video about a game, I have to talk about the gameplay.
Okay, so in this game, you use the D-pad, and that lets you select the thing that you want to pick to select. And then you use the A button to confirm the choice that you selected to pick choice. Okay, so that was the end of my video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like my farts and subscribe to my butt.
Yeah. Okay, you get it.
How about I just simplify it? Did you enjoy the first few battles? Well, that's practically 90% of the game.
I'm just gonna go back to talking about the story. Let me catch you up to speed. I met some new characters. You're caught up! So Leon and crew are on a journey to stop the Black Knight and take back Gridmoss's freedom.
Let me tell you, this game starts to get pretty dull.
During the dialogue scenes, everyone talks about how hard everything is gonna be. And hey, I wasn't the only one getting bored. Just look at Ellis, the poor kid. She has to find some way to entertain herself. Leon realizes that he's gone a few hours without apologizing to someone. So he takes Ellis and says, "The last thing I wanted to do was involve you." She doesn't care. He then brings up how upset her grandfather would be with him for taking her, like he's trying to make a point. Yeah, bring that senile old man into this. See if that helps.
Servant, where's my grandson?
You don't have a grandson.
I have a grandson! That was a joke. I hope you liked it.
The crew must undertake a long and arduous journey. Emphasis on long. And then long again. Tensions are running high. Leonhardt's journal. Day. I don't care. Winfield lost the sundial. We have resorted to tying Ellis to a tree branch to tell time. Vera Lore keeps questioning the purpose of such an action. Usually I just call her Three Eyes and she gives up. But we need to get rid of Furia. I fear the day when she turns around and pokes my eye out with her ears. Plus my family is starting to question my choice in companions. And rightfully so. Luckily we have almost reached the Gridmus capital and our expedition will be coming to a close soon. I am now being informed that we never untied Ellis from that last tree. The game allows you to pursue a relationship with different female characters you meet throughout the game. Of course, they are all just absolutely gorgeous and... oh, you're still here? This is where it really starts to push the romantic part of the game. Depending on his decisions in the game, the wheel on the right raises and lowers a girl's opinion on him. And I don't even know what this wheel does. Leon must take a woman as his lover. I guess love really can bloom on the battlefield. Yeah, okay. So here, look, there really was no contest and I went straight for Elaine. Isn't it obvious why? It was because she exhibited all the traits of a strong female character, one who is dependable and capable without being overbearing and in your face. When given the opportunity, Leon sees Elaine. She is excited that Leon has come to see her. Leon lets his feelings be known to her. Oh, don't flatter yourself. I only chose you because you weren't wearing something completely stupid. Leonhardt and Elaine spend some quality time together, really getting to know each other. Oh my, what was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. Why would I sell myself for a girl I've never met?
Well, you made a promise to Deshauna, and you must follow it through.
That's it! Please, talk to Deshaun for me to get me out of this contract. I'll die. I'm fine with that.
Oh no, I am not talking to that train wreck of a personality.
Oh, come on! I can't look into her cold, dead eyes for more than 1 second, and then I just end up staring at her underboob. Ow! My legs! And so through the span of this generation, their love blossomed, interrupted only by the combat. Or did the love interrupt the combat? Ah, screw it. Believe it or not, Leon is a very good listener.
Until then, I was convinced I had been attacked by a monster. That was when I first realized how much children create the world around them in their imaginations. At any rate, that was when you told me that you would protect me. When he saw that your father promised mine that we should be married.
I look good in her shoulder pad.
While Elaine wanted the Leon hard... Leon was more on guard about his feelings.
Be my warrior, and mine alone. For now, please, Leo.
I can't. They're staring at us. Of course, things just can't be simple, as then all three girls must confront Leon at once and demand what he looks for in a woman.
Oh yes, the classic every girl you know secretly wants you and demands you pick one of them right away situation. I am no stranger to that, as I am constantly surrounded by women every day. And now back to video games.
The point of this part is to make sure that the player has enough influence over at least one of them for later, but the whole situation is just ludicrous. First off, I don't feel any chemistry between them. Sure, Elaine and Leon may have grown up together, but I don't see what Furia or Luana see in him, especially when I make fun of them behind their backs. Anyways, Furia starts off the questionnaire.
At times I know I can be harsh with my words. Do you care for strong-minded women?
If I say I'm fine with it, are you going to use that as an excuse to yell at me more?
How do you feel about women who may appear a little eccentric on the outside?
Okay, first off, who are you? Second, every girl I know looks eccentric. Who do you think you are to compare yourself to Furia? And that's not a good thing!
Do you prefer a woman who can cook?
As opposed to one who can't?
What would be your reaction were I to say that I would like a new doll?
I don't know. I mean, this is an RPG. I'm gonna
This isn't supposed to be a tough question.
Yeah, I know. I just think I'm gonna be spending money on, weapons, armor.
Oh my gosh, you're going shopping for armor? I love armor. Armor's so cute.
I wasn't looking for you to present me with a spreadsheet of our expenses.
I wasn't looking for you to get sassy with me.
Why are you making this so difficult?
I'm making things difficult.
Yes, you are. You're making this difficult.
Puppies and kitty cats. Oh my gosh, that wasn't a question.
Leon, what's your retirement plan?
Wait.
How do you feel about marriage between species?
Leon, why haven't you told me what your sign is yet?
Leon, would you be upset with me if I still wanted to work after we got married?
Definitely a Leo. Get it? I'm so clever.
So I'm all about not offending anyone.
Leon, once we get married, Deshauna is not going to be around anymore, right?
Do these straps and belts make me look fat?
Leon, I want you to sign a prenup.
Shut up! Stop asking me these stupid questions! Shut up!
So back to war, Leon and crew make it to Gridmoss, and they free it from the clutches of the Black Knight. While everyone is standing around praising my fine leadership skills in my head, it becomes apparent that the Black Knight is not there, and you must chase him down. Ah, dang it! Leon and crew defeat the Black Knight, but before they can finish him off, the Dark Knight leaps off a cliff in a show of grace and dignity. You didn't win! You didn't win! Well, I defeated the boss. I guess that means the game's beaten. Oh, wait, no. Deshauna says there's still more to do.
Of course there is.
They travel to an ancient pillar that Leon must seal in order to... Crap.
Okay.
Stop the darkness! Yes, stop the darkness! I totally remembered. Did not forget it at all. Leon will stay at this pillar because of his contract, but there are 4 more in the world that must be sealed as well. Now, their contract also extends to Leon's offspring, so they must seal the other pillars. Wait, what offspring? Deshauna implies that Leon then pick one of his female companions and that they have intercourse. What?
I give up! I give up!
Things were awkward at first, but eventually common ground was reached.
I hate that skank Furia.
I love you! And a new generation was conceived.
What was that? I feel like I need to spray down my 360 with a hose. And this time not to cool down the CPU.
At this point, you take control of Leon's son, Latius. And after several minutes of people just sitting around talking, what do you think happens next? You guessed it! More of the same boring, forced battles.
80 hours. The box prominently boasts 80 hours of gameplay spanning through 5 generations. And you know what? I'm done. I can't imagine anything more worthwhile will happen past this. Huh. Why is it that I keep talking about video games that involve romance to some degree? I guess it's just easy material. I need to get a new drink. I've been drinking out of the same empty can for several hours now. Hang on. Stupid carpet sluggy! What is your purpose? Everything you do is wrong! That's it! I'm taking you, the pillowcase, and the sexy box, and you're all going back in the shame closet where you belong! Right next to over half the anime I own! How do you feel about being placed next to Shakugan no Shona for Holly Journey, huh? Not that great, I imagine.
Wow, I probably spent way more time on this than I should have. But I'd like to thank you for watching it all the way to the end. That really means a lot to me. Now I'd like to give a special thanks to Serpent Wraith, who provided me with one of the songs to this video. You can find a link to his page in the description.
I hear he's got a new album coming out soon.
Now if you want to see more of my videos, why not check out the one I did about Tulip? Perhaps I can pique your interest with the video I made about Rhapsody. And again, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Yes, I know, I said y'all. You can't stop it. It's gonna come out.